Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ERN Division 3 for round 2 at Bahrain. I'm your main commentator, ERN D6W, and I'm followed by
ERN Ramos, the second commentator.
Yeah, so getting underway here for round 2. So got a few cars out on grid right now, so it's the Alpha Tauri I believe. So got a few cars coming out now. Hello?
Yeah, hello, sorry.
Yep. So there's a few going out on the mediums I've just noticed.
Yeah, I've had a look and it looks
That's
like
interesting.
Tripod is on the mediums as well as Shadow Wolf and Christoph are all on the medium, and Massey has just come out on the mediums as well. So it looks like we're going to get quite a mix of strategies at the start of the race. It's going to be quite interesting to look at.
Yeah. There we go. Got all the temperaments up. So yeah, I would have thought a lot of them would start on the softs, to be honest. Because mediums, or you can do the one stop, but I think majority of mediums are going to be starting in the below the top 10, honestly. So you would have thought, right, we'll go out on the softs, set laps. But looking at that, the Red Bull looks like it's doing a flying lap on its out lap. You're going to be coming in first across the line.
Probably trying to get quite a lot of clean air, trying to get ahead of everyone. He's going to start his lap.
Yeah,
he's running on the
You'll
softs.
go on board with him?
No, we'll just
Talk us
keep
through his
looking at
lap.
other people.
Yeah. But yeah, it's first runner tonight. Followed closely by the Alpha Tauris. But yeah.
So it looks like we've just got DM0 and Massey and Motor6 Zeros and GR8 VR6. They're all going on their flying laps. Looks like everyone's coming
everyone's
out
out
at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Give me words.
Taking your words before you can say them.
Yeah. This Red Bull looks like it's on a nice lap, but it's yellow flag sector 3. Oh, but that's just people slowing down, isn't it? Just on board with this Red Bull right now, DM0. See what the benchmark on the lap is for everyone. Good line going through there from him, but not the best of exits, just couldn't get the car turned over enough.
I think it's going to be quite interesting with all the different strategies coming out, because in Div 2 everyone went out on the soft, so it's good that we've got quite a bit of variety in qualifying. So it's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to see whether some of the medium runners can get into the top 10, in which case they'll be set for the race.
Got a car off already. You got a car off already? Is that Williams? Yeah, he's out of the race. First retirement.
Massey 5-5 out of the race on the mediums. That's not going to be good for him.
DM0 set fastest lap though of a 1:26.1, so that's the time to beat. Close time for that is a 1:26.8 by the Alpha Tauri.
So it looks like he's got quite a bit of a gap to second place. Doesn't look like anyone's really challenging it at the moment. We may have a look later on in the session.
I believe the Alpha Tauri's on another lap. Well, looks things. Oh no, he's not. He's backed out of it. So yeah, try to find which next car locks the line. Ferrari comes along. He goes P3 of a 1:27.1. It's not just in the 26s, but track evolution will kick in. You should get 26s then. But it is his benchmark lap, to be honest.
So I just looked at the Alfa Romeo down in 10th. Just had run into a little bit of trouble with the Red Bull behind. Looks like he didn't really see that he was coming behind him.
What, with a lapped car? The Alpha Tauri is giving a bit of tow up the front. Coming through sector 2 now. Is that a tow they were given?
I'm not too sure, I didn't manage to catch that.
Good few people haven't set a lap yet though.
So it's
on board with the Alpha Tauri now.
DM0.
Alpha Tauri? Alfa Romeo. Come up the hill. Come up the hill now. Yeah, looks like a good line. Touch the curb a little bit. Lucky he didn't get a spin there, as we all know how horrifying that can be.
Yeah.
You got my GRS, I believe. Carry on.
I wonder if we'll see any instance up at turn 13, because that is such a tricky corner, especially when you just tap the curb. You really goes, and that's it. You're gone.
Yeah. You can lose it on the outside as well. If you just get that too far over, you just get your tail sticks out, just lose it. Just on board with the Alfa Romeo there, the 127.5. Good lap from him. That was his second lap on the softs, funny enough, so that was a good lap from him. So softs aren't going to be working to their best of the billies. But I'm looking at the top, in 4th place, he's on the mediums, the 127.1.
That is a very good lap.
It's going to be interesting in the race. If he can keep around that position, that's going to really work. If he can keep up with these people on softs. So,
saying that,
he's
just gone onto the softs, Christoph. So maybe he's abandoned the medium, and maybe he's just gone for the mediums just to see how the track is. So, see how that goes.
P10's coming around now. He's got a lot of traffic now. Looking at well, cars getting out of the way. The only problem is getting around the way on this track. He's got who's that in the way?
That Renault. Shadow Wolf.
Shadow Wolf, yeah. Oh. It's a
That
little
was
bit in the
very
way.
close. Yeah.
But yeah. Watching on his lap now, looking good. Coming through sector 2, down the hill, right under, he just missed the apex. Hopefully he can get that speed out now. Most crucial corner. Not to lock up and get the best exit. That looks nice. A little bit of tail sticks out, DRS is open. A lot of cars are in the pits as well, during even on their outlaps. Coming up the hill now, keeps it nice away from the curb. Down to the right, that looks nice. Got on the power nice and early, just to this straight. It's going to be interesting, so I think the medium runners have just gone on there to like, do a little bit of practice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because they've just come off it. The only person that's on it is Shadow Wolf.
Yeah, but he could, like Christoph, may just switch to the softs. He may be just using the mediums just to see how the track is. I'm just watching on board with DM0, because he might go a little bit quicker, as Aero Tripod has gone much quicker with the 125.8.
Yeah, I was on board with him. Fast lap so far.
If DM0 is going to take that pole.
Yeah, is DM0 on the lap?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Do you want to commentate on this one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
and he's gone wide. That hasn't validated the lap, but I think he's going to pull off and go away from that lap. No, but I think he's going to just pull off the power. He just pulls to the side to let people go. Yeah, that was very unfortunate, that.
That's a shame, that's a shame. Watching the Flying Finn 2 race now. It's on the flying lap. No, it's not. Huh.
No, he's not.
Shadow Wolf on a lap? Yes, he is. Here we go. He's on the mediums. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out now. Coming out the right-hander, like his helmet. You see, I don't like going out that far on that curb, coming up the hill, out sector, sorry, off the DRS straight. Because you just lose a lot of time on that curve, you can't plant the throttle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you find that?
A little bit. I'm not too bothered, to be honest, around that corner.
It's like one of those corners where you've got to get the right turning in point. It's either that or you go wide for the rest of the corner. Coming across the line now, 129.1. It's not a bad lap, but on those mediums, it's just, you ain't giving that speed that the rest of the soft runners have got. It will be interesting to see if people starting outside the top 10 go on the medium, sorry.
Yeah.
Or even start on the hards. ART Racing, iRacing, sorry, goes on for a 126, no, 126.6, sorry. So that's a good lap from him, putting him up into P3. Come on, Racing Point.
Alright, Racing Point there.
Get those points, combined constructors.
Combined, yeah. It's the first time they're running a combined constructors championship, which I think it's quite a good twist to add to the whole, to combine all the divisions, which I think is quite a good idea.
Yeah. Aston Racing is just. Oh no, he's gone into the pits. If we just slow down now. I believe the two Racing Points father and son, aren't they?
Yeah. It's true. Don't know which one's which though.
I think Aston Racing's the son.
The son, yeah. I mean, considering, age, although there's a bit of an age gap between them, but they're quite close on times, that's for sure. Only 2/10 separate them, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, got new fastest lap of this Ferrari, 125.8.1. So, getting a bit close now. It's only 4/10 between them. 3-4 between them. 3-4/10, 3-400s.
So it does look like Christoph
Getting
has just
anywhere.
abandoned that medium stint. So that's why he switched to the soft, which I think quite a different idea. But I mean, we'll see where it takes him.
Well, if you can qualify on those mediums within the top 10, you're in for it.
Yeah.
Can't see no problem in that not working.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you can keep up with these guys on the softs. You're just in for a win, basically. So everyone's going to pit lap round 7, 6, 7, maybe a bit longer. Depends how good your tyre management is around here, but if you can get those mediums even longer, switch onto the hards, I guess you'd switch onto. You're going to jump everyone.
You saw in Div 2, everyone from the back of the field who switched to the medium for the one stop, they were really heavily benefited by that one stop, and they really gained a lot of time. And I mean, I myself using that one stop strategy managed to get from 13th to 2nd, which I mean, and you were on the two stop, which obviously didn't benefit you too much. So I mean, I'm quite surprised that Christoph, he was in the top 10 on the mediums, that he pulled off and went on to the softs.
A lot of them coming back out the pits now. McLaren down in P15, he just keeps invalidating his laps.
It's very unfortunate.
Every time I look onto him, his laps getting invalidated. I was watching him a little bit ago, and he was getting a purple sector 1, and he's just invalidated it. Of course, he could be burning through those rubbers now. He ain't got much. He's only got 3 sets of softs. If he's going to use all them, not even get a lap in so far. He hasn't. So I presume he's either going to pit now. Yeah, he is. So he's either going to put a new set of softs on, because he's only got 3 minutes left.
Ooh! As I've just seen, the Red Bull is spun round and gone round at turn 13 of your apex.
Missed that. Not now.
Bit late. Yeah, he was lucky
I caught
enough
him
because
going
he
back
went
on
into the
track.
ball backwards. It's very lucky.
Yeah. Good thing we don't have rear wing damage on this game.
That would, I mean, I think it'd be quite a cool touch, but I mean,
I want to break a rear wing in the race. Takes like about 2 minutes to repair. Running in first and you're 2 laps down. Especially if someone ran into the back of you. Oh, that'd be horrible.
That would be quite bad.
And try to spot people on laps. Actually now for Tori out. Is he on a lap? No, he's not. I think they're all on out laps, man.
I mean, I've just seen that tripod has just gone with a 125.3. I missed that. I completely missed that.
Yeah.
5
Well, I've just noticed it now you said it.
Quicker. 5/10 quicker from second. That is a monstrous lead at the moment. As we turn over to 2 minutes left of the qualifying session, we'll see what happens.
Should all be out on track now, ready to cross the line.
Mm.
Watching the Alfa Romeo down in 11th. It looks like it's on a clean lap. Just watching him coming through here, it just looks really tidy. I haven't seen him make a mistake so far, so it should be on for a good one. He's down 11th currently, so I reckon he might come out around 7th, 8th. Maybe.
Don't get your
maybe even higher.
Get your hopes up.
Commentator's curse.
The commentator's curse.
See where he's going to come through. P6, 126.7.
Split the final result with a racing point.
Yeah.
And goes back down.
Now everyone behind sets the laps.
Drops back down.
Yeah, they're all piling up in sector 3 now. And you've got 54 seconds to go left of this qualifying.
Got some time. I don't
qualifying. 1 second I missed out getting to the lap. If I was 1 second quicker getting to that line, I would have got a lap in.
It's quite difficult to tell because you don't really know how quick you're going to be on your out lap.
It's all about time management as well.
Yeah.
Just wanting to keep those tyres warm enough but not getting much damage to them. Like after your lap, if you do a nice out lap and in lap, you end up with what, about 5, 6 tyre wear, I think? And then you go to your race, it's going to affect you a little bit, but less tyre wear you have, the more pace you're going to have, the longer you go into that race.
Absolutely.
Still haven't seen Headhunter set a lap yet on the softs.
I've just seen Tripod has just invalidated his lap, his final lap, and that's going to be a real shame. So he's not going to be going any quicker.
McLaren down 15. He ain't got no hands. His wheels just turn. Bit of a glitch there for Codemasters. It's the thing now, you either want to go for your flying lap or you want to stick it in the pits and reserve those tyres. Especially after last year, your AI would go around the track and then you just got all that tyre wear where you just stick it all on there for some reason. Not really sure if it's in this game or not.
As I've just seen, Carboy does not go fastest and stays 13th as he crosses the line.
Yeah, Aston Racing's across the line now, 126.5. Fifth, that's good enough for 5th place now. And then the other Racing Point down in 7th. ART Racing, sorry, got those mixed up. Yeah, they're all finishing
and
now.
And Apex just moves up position.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too much within change. Alfa Romeo coming across the line now. Where's that going to put him? Stays where he is. Ferrari as well, 2nd place. No, he can't put it on pole. Just missed out on that. 125.5. Not by much though.
2 cents, that's it. Pretty impressive. Well, I believe that's everyone finished. From what I can see.
Just crossing the line now, going to the pits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's good qualifying.
Tripod? There's some kind of glitch.
Does it go for another lap?
Go quicker. And he's set at 125.2. So that's opened the gap quite nicely.
That's a good lap from him.
Very good lap indeed.
I thought he invalidated it and then just backed off.
Yeah, and I thought it said that he'd finished. There was just Codemasters.
Yeah. Soon find out. Looking at this, so it's pretty close, especially from what is it, 4th downwards towards 10th place, all within the second of each other.
Yeah, it's pretty close in the midfield. Yeah, I can see that. I'm just looking at the times.
On my screen, we've got Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas.
They've just popped
Antonio
out
Giovinazzi
of
in
nowhere.
Got some
I'm just
celebrity
having a look.
drivers.
Fin2 Racing and Apex only split by 0.04 of a second. That is close.
Oh, yeah, I've seen.
Very close
It's going to be
indeed.
interesting. Especially in the race. Depending how close they are. Oh. You're just waiting for the drivers to finish now. There we go. There we go. So that's qualifying over now. Looking good so far. Oh, that's so close. Especially top three. That's rather close.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
7/10 between them.
it's like everyone's gone on the soft compound. Except Shadow Wolf, I do believe, who set his time on the mediums. So that's going to be quite interesting to see, but obviously below the top 10 they will get a free tyre choice. So it's going to be good for them to see what's going to happen.
It'd be interesting for Massey, because he didn't set a time, so we don't really know his pace right now.
It's just very, very unlucky what happened.
Yeah. Such a shame, such a shame.
Where did he
You did
lose
that,
it? Was
didn't
it
you? I think you
10-13?
crashed that in qualifying, didn't you?
Yeah.
You didn't do it in the same place, though, did you?
No. Was it turn 13 he crashed down?
Yeah.
I mean, that is just... It's such a difficult corner. Because it's kind of blind in a way, but as you come up, and you just even if you just tap the curve, it's just you're gone. It's just no way of recovering it. I find.
Yeah. On like fresh compound tyres, you might be able to save it just with that bit of extra grip, but when your tyres are dead, you got no chance. When your tyres are going really bad, I don't know how it was for you on the hards, but me on the mediums, that last lap, it's just coming around there, you're at half throttle because you just feel the car go in.
I think a great way of preserving tyre wear is to not fully take turn 13 flat. Maybe just like lift off a little bit, just to let the tyres not be under so much stress.
Especially in dirty air, that just being such a big thing in this game. It's just going round there and he's gone.
Yeah.
And he's back.
Right, so there's a
coming
5-minute
round
break
When I
now.
was following LH44, it's just you're like lifting off because you can feel it going in. You don't want to go full throttle because you don't want to lose it, ruin your race. It's interesting to see a couple of drivers. They take the curbs and some don't.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think of what corner it is. Turn 15, 14. No, not turn 15, 14. Turn 10. No, turn 11. There we go. Good revenge.
There you go.
Turn 11. Just some people just get that right wheel over the curb, just get that better rotation into the corner like I do. And I see some drivers, they're on the track, and it's like, do you lose more time by doing that?
I think it really just depends on your driving style. Because, I mean, you may be quite aggressive, or you may be quite passive going into corners. You may want to turn earlier. It really also depends on the setup as well.
Yeah.
I've just
If
had
got
a look
anything
at
to
the
go
chat.
by Australia. Should be a good race.
I've had a look in the chat, and Massey has just posted, the Charles Leclerc, I'm stupid, going into the wall. I mean, very unlucky, Massey, but happens to the best of us. Right.
I reckon that'd be
5
interesting,
minutes
especially
left to
around
go.
Vietnam next round. Round. But this new, what is it, combined constructors, I reckon it's going to bring more people, especially together within the community of ERN, because it gives you more of a reason to watch the other divisions, because you're cheering on your own team then, aren't you?
Absolutely. So try not to be too biased. I'll try not to be too
Especially
biased as
before,
well.
like, you never really used to, like me as a driver, I never used to watch the other streams. Like, I'd have a look to see what happened, but I never really watched them.
Yeah, I
You
understand.
watch your own
It's like-
stream just go, oh yeah, it's me!
But like, yeah, it is gonna. I think it's gonna force people to actually get points, because I mean, like, if you have like no, like you have a couple points, but you're not bothered about getting points. But if you're looking at a whole as your team in the whole of ERN, you're sort of letting down the rest of the people in the rest of the divisions if you do badly. That sounds like a lot of pressure, but if you get points, that's brilliant, and you're helping out the rest of your team in the rest of the divisions.
Yeah. It just gives you that extra motivation, but it could give you a little bit of pressure as well. Because I know personally from myself, I can't really speak about other drivers. I'm not too bad with pressure on the track with fighting, but when it comes to like pressure from like your team and everything, it kind of gets to me. It's like, oh right, if I screw up here, that's it. Like, I'm letting the team down. We ain't getting those points for constructors. But just brings people together, I think.
Just seeing someone has left the session. I don't know whether he needs another invite.
I didn't see that.
Pretty sure that was not a driver.
And who was it? Many people not driving.
I think everyone's just a little bit confused as who this pologged guy is.
Is he the safety car?
Have we got someone being our safety car for today? That would be nice.
Yeah. Do you reckon we're going to see a safety car this race?
Well, I'm not too sure. I mean, it is quite a haphazard track, because there's a lot of corners which are very slidey, but I think the fact that all the barriers are so far away, it's quite difficult to then lose it into a barrier and then retire or have a big crash. But I mean, there's a lot of a runoff area, but you want to stay on that track, so I mean, there may be quite a couple crashes in a couple of corners, and I think turn 1 is going to be quite hectic, really hectic, because it's a long drag race to the start. So people have like they have a lot of downforce. They're going to really lose out on the start, I think.
Yeah. Because the people on the front, right, like you're saying, they're just punching a hole in that air. Like, it's not such a long run like you get at Russia, but you're still getting that little bit of extra toe on.
Yeah, it's long enough to make a difference, that's for sure.
I've just noticed, Massey crashed out, didn't he? But he finished he's finished first in Australia. So it'll be interesting to see where he can come. Yeah.
Last aware challenge, shall we say?
Yeah. Well, there's only 16 positions. You came from 16th to 2nd, so
13th. I mean, I'll take 16th.
16th?
Yeah, that sounds a lot better. No, it's 13th.
Oh.
It's just the strategy that you pick, because I think the one stoppers are really going to have quite a bit of a lead in it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Time is ticking down now.
Finally getting on with the race.
We ended up waiting 6 minutes.
6 minutes? Really?
Yeah, the time. Oh, lights out already for the formation lap.
Oh, that was a very quick start for me.
Yeah, just came in and saw that. This is the thing though, where you got to manage your tyres. You don't want to go too fast, just waste that tyre wear, and you don't want to end up having cold tyres, do you?
No, not at all. Because I mean, it really does hinder your start having quite cold tyres, I do find.
Yeah. The game, I think, bumps you up a little bit if you don't warm up to 100%.
Looks like the racing point of Aston Racing has really held up the rest of the grid. Trying to hold them back.
And we've got the predictive strategy.
Oh.
Soft, medium, soft, medium, hard. That's interesting.
That's not
racing fan.
It's not a strategy I'd find.
Well, you're saying you'd put the same lap as the other medium runners for those hards, but I wouldn't see the point in that. You'd surely just want to go on to another set of mediums.
Yeah.
Unless you're missing out the second stint of that and just doing softs to mediums or mediums to hards or whatever.
So
Don't know
it
what I'm
looks
saying
like quite a lot of the bottom grid have gone for the medium, I'm guessing, one-stop strategy, so they're really going to be benefited by that. And Massey has started on the hard, and the only one on the grid starting on the hard, so it's interesting to see what his tactic's going to be.
Yeah. I've just got it all up now. You just reminded me. I think that's a good shout from Massey to start on the hard. Just starting last, it's all or nothing.
I mean, we'll see where he gets. He if there is a safety car at the beginning of the race, he might be quite hindered by it, because obviously having quite a bad start with the hards, and then everyone sort of pitting, and himself probably going for the soft on the mediums, and it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens.
I think if it's an early safety car, it could be helped by that, because I think a few people might, especially soft runners, might use that as a free pit stop and go onto the hards.
Mm.
Because if it's in the first 5 laps, you're not going to want to pit onto medium, because they're not going to last.
Oh, Arch Races rejoined. That's good. Right. I'll leave you to do the start then.
Yeah. Thanks. Yep. Massey coming up to line out. Got to find a good starting position. There we go. So it's 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out, and there's a lobby glitched. Racing Point's gone into the back of... Don't know what's going on here.
Oh no, what's happened there?
Racing Point.
Oh,
Racing
that
Point.
is...
I don't know what's going on. Oh! Oh, big crash out the back. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
And that's a safety car on lap 1. Oh my lord!
Oh!
That's a chaotic
Is going to get hit by the safety car?
The safety car's just trying to barge his way
God.
through! Absolute chaos in the start. As Artie race, I just looked, Artie race, he started off and then he went into the back of one of the cars and then they just piled on behind him as he's just, and the Haas has been caught out by that really badly.
That's 3 cars out already in the safety car.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, I think
Within
it's a new lobby.
first straight.
I think we've got to restart the lobby.
Got we?
That's a bit annoying. Just look in the chat.
Well, that was a hectic start, if I'm going to say anything.
Do you go and get that lobby set up?
Yeah, let's go sort out another lobby. Right.
That was an interesting start though.
That was, I mean, that Div 3, I was not expecting that. Absolute chaos within the first couple of meters. Wow.
Out of all the days, someone has to fire off fireworks out the back of the house.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, I took the picture. Don't worry.
Right, guys. While we're waiting for people to come back in, unfortunately we've had to restart the lobby after that mental start from the race. Would have been interesting to see how everything would have panned out then. But if you give us a few more minutes to sort this out, then we'll be back with you.